Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be here to share our research. I will give a brief report on our proposed adversarial cross-laser attack. Deep neural networks are widely used in application systems for their extraordinary performance, but adversarial attacks can deceive them by aiding perturbations on the inputs, while not affecting human cognition. Although DNA systems offer robust protection for digital images and transmission, physical adversarial attacks can still deceive these systems through the lens, leading to severe consequences in critical systems such as autonomous driving and military applications. Adversarial attack and defense go hand in hand, so it's important to study on adversarial attack methods. In recent years, many physical attack methods have demonstrated their advantages. However, these methods still suffer from issues. Adversarial pitch attack can deceive aliens by crafting pitches. However, the attack can only be carried out when the adversary is able to touch the object, which limits its application scenarios. Optical attacks can perform attacks in a long distance, but the loss of adversarial perturbation can lead to a decrease in effectiveness, and many devices are difficult to carry. The previous laser attack has good attack effects, fewer parameters, and performs well in the real world. However, the previous laser attack, adversarial laser beam, requires the laser beams to penetrate the air to produce a visible light pulse based on the Tyndall phenomenon. It's difficult for the adversary to create laser perturbation in the expected position, and the perturbation obviously cannot be captured from the side. And the continuity of the laser perturbation can be significantly influenced by air condition and the distance to the camera, which may result in insufficient perturbation. Besides, its optimizer, K-random, is an improved random research, which needs many queries to determine the laser parameters. It's not efficient. Unlike adversarial laser beam, which penetrates the air, our proposed adversarial cross laser used a cross laser to shoot directly at the target object. The cross laser facilitates localization and deviation in the position of the object in the camera, do not affect the relative positioning of the laser. The laser is directed at the target object, so that the laser perturbation is almost unaffected by the external environment and is thus clearly visible. In addition, the adversarial cross laser is still effective against the side cameras and can also break the defense model that are specifically designed for laser attacks. We use improved Bayesian optimization for laser parameter optimization with higher attack success rates and fewer queries. We define the cross laser with 4 key parameters: coordinate A and B, rotate angle gamma with W and wavelength lambda. We use the cross laser intersection as a reference point to adjust the position. We include the rotate angle as a parameter because varying angles can lead to unique features. We preset a reasonable width range to ensure that the laser attack can be clearly captured while maximizing stealthiness. The wavelength of the laser we can get is limited, considering both price and performance factors. We chose a red laser with a wavelength of 650 nanometer. We chose Bayesian optimization instead of other algorithms, like natural evolution selection, because it's more suitable for low-dimension data and expensive objective function evaluation. Previous work has found that lasers can lead to higher attack success rates when passing through an object. So, we introduce contour detection to obtain the center of the object and provide nearby points as suggestions for Bayesian optimization. The blue line is the curve of the original Bayesian optimization function, and the red line is the curve of function after the suggestions have been provided. This will help the algorithm to be more targeted in its research on the target object, usually with fewer queries. The overflow of our methods is here. First, a clean image is taken from the target object, and its geometric center is found using context detection technique. Some randomly selected parameter vectors are used for initialization of base optimization, supplemented by some random selected parameter vectors from the vicinity of the center point. Then initialize the base optimization and iteratively find the available parameter vectors in each iteration. A parameter vector that may be able to minimize the correct classification score is found first. And if the simulated attack using the parameter vector is unsuccessful, it will be used to update the function and then try again. Finally, we launch the attack on the target object in the real world, based on the parameter vector we found in digital domain. Here, I will explain how laser attacks work in the real world simply. In order to capture objects clearly, the camera reduces shutter speed to extend the effective exposure time to get enough lighting. The camera accumulates the light captured during the effective exposure time for imaging, and as long as the laser power is strong enough, even if the laser is not captured most of the time during the effective exposure time, the laser beam can provide the camera with enough incoming light to leave the laser perturbation for a period of time so brief as to be imperceptible to the human eye. We take experiments on a test set of ImageNet 1K consists of 5,000 pictures belonging to 1,000 categories. We conduct experiments both in digital and physical domain. Here is a result of digital experiments. We present the attack success rate and average queries of our methods and the adversarial laser beam on 3 models under a budget constraint of 300 queries in the table. Notably, we achieved an attack success rate of up to 86%. We are utilizing fewer queries. The big picture shows the performance of our method on 10 models. We can see that the attack success rate is not bad and the queries are always low. Specifically, ResNet 15 laser beam robot is a robust model, which tries to defend against laser-based adversarial attacks with adversarial leaning. Although adversarial cross-laser use similar laser-based adversarial perturbations, ResNet 15 laser beam robust fails when we implement adversarial cross-laser on it. Its matrix is the same level as the clean models, suggesting that this robust model for defending against laser attacks is unable to defend against adversarial cross-laser. The other 2 robust models also fail to show any defense and are even more vulnerable. To simulate the possible speed requirement of realistic scenarios, we only queried up to 25 times for each attack process. We attacked a real street sign on an actual road, which can be correctly classified with a possibility of 75%. Before the attacks, we conducted 100 attacks on this street sign, and our attack achieved a remarkable 100% top 1 attack success rate and an 88 top 5 attack success rate. Interestingly, laser perturbation in the image appears more pronounced than they are to the human eye due to the small surface and the low tolerance of the camera. This amplifies the impact of adversarial cross-laser in the physical world. Adversarial cross-laser remains consistently effective and reliable when viewed from various angles on a straight object. We fixed the laser pointer and conducted flank attempts. All adversarial samples were misclassified or severely reduced in the score. even when using flank samples. Flank samples exhibit different categories compared to direct samples, possibly due to their distinct adversarial features. We conduct some experiments to explore the impact of contour detection. 3 attack strategies were employed: Bayesian optimization with contour detection, Bayesian optimization, and a random research strategy as a control group. Research shows that Bayesian optimization with contour detection performs better with a small number of queries, and the gap between the two strategies diminished as the number of queries increases. It's evident that the combination of contour detection enhances the performance of Bayesian optimization. Experimental results validate the improved attack performance. Adversarial cross-laser achieved an attack success rate of up to 86% with 300 queries in the digital domain, and an attack success rate of 100% with 25 queries in the real world. Notably, adversarial cross-laser exhibits multi-angle robustness and successfully defeats robust models, including those specifically designed to protect against laser attacks. In future work, efforts can be made to create laser patterns with inherent strong adversarial features and produce countless types of laser perturbations. Additionally, simulating the deformation of the laser on irregular surface in three-dimensional digital space can enhance the performance of adversarial cross laser. Thank you for your attention.